Hello everyone, my name is Shine. Today I will be reacting to 100% Grand Bleu. This is obviously the first Korean comeback in I think well over a year. They did come back in Japan I think back in May. But personally for me, I haven't actually watched anything related to 100% for the past 4 months. I'm sure a lot of people are aware. But if you guys don't mind, I will definitely be talking a little bit about Minwoo after my reaction. I'm just tearing up at his name, but I'll be talking a little bit about him after my reaction. I'm gonna give you guys at least 5 seconds to decide whether or not to turn away from the video. This is just mainly for my own closure, because it has been 4 months, and like I said, it is the first thing I'm watching since those 4 months. I'll probably be checking out their Japan single soon, because like I said, I didn't watch that one because it was still too hard for me. But anyway, like I said, I'll give you guys 5 seconds after my initial talking about the song and everything, so I can prepare myself and maybe give you guys some time to decide whether or not you want to click out. So anyway, without further ado, this is 100% with the Grand Bleu. Here we go. Oh.
맞춰서 걷던 사소한 것들이야. 맞출 땐 숨이 멎었고 좁혀져 오는 거리에 내 심장쿵. 지금 달려갈게. 바닷바람이 날 스쳐 지날 때 향기 더 느끼고 싶은데 멀리서 보이는 듯한 네 모습 손에 닿을 것 같지만 지쳐 있던 그 사이에 신기루처럼 사라진
Oh. Aww. crying. All the feels just hit me right now, but I really love the song. Definitely does fit summer. It kind of has, oh dude, I don't even remember the last comeback. It's been a while. I know they came back with Sketch You over a year ago, right before the unit. That's what my memory serves me. So yeah, I really love this though. Definitely, it's nice to see the members just having a lot of fun in this music video. I forgot to mention in the beginning, I got into 100%. Technically, like 3 years ago, in 2015, because you know I found Teen Top around the same time I did. Because of Teen Top, I found 100%. However, I actually didn't get really into 100% mainly until they came back with Better Day. Like Rockion's note, like high note in that song, was just what won me over. And I was just like, dude, why did I not, you know, stand these guys sooner than I did? Like I could have been like, even though they, you know, were gone for about 2 years in the Korean scene, like, yeah, because, yeah, about 2 years they're gone, for the Korean scene, 1 to 2 years. So I think that's mainly the reason why I didn't really get into them, because when I find groups, and they're not really active, in Korea, like they're mainly active overseas, I usually don't check them out until they come back in Korea. And I think that's probably one of my biggest regrets now, with Pekpro, 100%. I keep calling them Pekpro because, you know, in Korean, their name in Korean, and I'm just like, why do I do that? But, yeah, I really love the song. Really, like I said, really fits that kind of summery vibe, and it's really nice to see that the, members are having, you know, they showed this kind of side of them with this music video. So, before I continue on, this is where the 5 seconds starts, so you guys can choose whether or not to listen to me talk about Minwoo, or whatnot. So yeah, you can choose to click off now, or you can just stay with me. The main reason why I just want to talk is just because, you know, I held in a lot of stuff for 4 months. You know, I'm still broken over another thing too, I'm sure, as everyone is aware. So yeah, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you're still here, you can maybe just hopefully you guys will understand that the reason why I want to talk about this is, like I said, for me it's been 4 months since I last watched anything related to 100%, because, you know, before Minwoo, I was still heartbroken over another thing. I'm sure everyone is aware. But then Minwoo happened, and I just, you know, even though I seem fine, it still kind of hurts. Like, even saying his name, even saying his name sometimes, I just start crying. Because, like I said, I have a lot of regrets not getting into 100% when I first initially found them. Like, where do I start with this? When I heard about Minwoo, when I heard that he passed away, I was in my apartment. Sorry. I remember this so strongly, mainly because it's something that's definitely gonna haunt me. This feeling for a long time. It's definitely gonna haunt me for a while. I remember it was about 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, and I was in my apartment just chilling, just watching stuff. And then I go on to my Instagram, and the first post I see is from a Twitter account, or not Twitter, Instagram account called Fans Drama. I'm sure a lot of people are aware of that. And it said breaking 100% Minwoo passes away. And at that moment, my legs gave out and I just collapsed on the floor and just started unbelievably sobbing. and I think the first few words that came out of my mouth were, "I'm sorry." Because, you know, like I said, I have so much regret in not supporting them sooner. Like, still to this day, I wonder, would it have made a difference if I had supported them sooner? If I showed more support for them much sooner than I did? Or is it something that wouldn't have changed regardless? So, and then, like I said, like, and the day after, I remember that morning, I was coming home from class. It's 10 o'clock, I was driving home. Actually, no, the next day. Driving to school, I, you know, hit shuffle on my iPod twice, and the song Spring Day by BTS comes on. And that's when my heart, like, completely, like, just, I nearly just wanted to cry in my car before leaving, but I left, you know, I was completely okay listening to that song. But then the one thing that hit me the most was the fact that Up Tension's song came on after that. And then as soon as I got out of my car, I was kind of tearing up a bit. BAP's song Coffee Shop came on, and I was like, okay, I'm calming down. Then after that, another Up Tension song came on. And that's when I had to, like, stop for a second and try not to cry while just, you know, walking to class. After class, I was driving home, and for some reason, like, it was, like, exactly, I think 10 o'clock, like, 10:30, just a wave of sadness just hit me, and I just started tearing up while driving, and, for some reason, and, you know, like, the only thing that was in my mind at that moment was Minwoo. And then that happened for about 2 days, the crying at around 10:30, in the morning when I'm driving back from class. So that happened for about 2 days, and that kind of struck me, like, that those 3 days after finding out about Minwoo, like, that feeling is something that still kind of haunts me to this day, I guess you could say. You know, it's something that I still so vividly remember. You know, and, like, I only tweeted about it, like, maybe once. Because I felt like I gotten in so late, like, I don't feel like I had I guess you could say, a right to say anything, because I didn't get to know Minwoo as much as others. But I was still heartbroken because, I know he had a promise to perfections and whatnot, and I just hope, that these 4 can fulfill it for him. And it's weird for me because still to this day, I still expect him to post something, like a picture of his cat or just a random selfie. Just to, you know, see him, and, like, for some reason a part of me still thinks, like, no, he's injured, he's sick, that's why he's on hiatus, but I know he's not here anymore. And, still heartbroken over it, so I was kind of actually too hesitant, about maybe reacting to this. But it's definitely a step in the right direction. It's good to see that the boys, happy, to an extent. I think with this comeback, I was worried too, about them coming back, especially in Japan, so quickly. But the one thing that warmed my heart about their photos was the 5 stars in the corners. So, it's a good way to remember Minwoo. I'm kind of happy that, you know, they're remembering him subtly. And I guess all we can do is, you know, start moving forward, just remembering all the good times you've had with Minwoo, and just, you know, continue supporting 100%. So, all in all, simply put, yeah, I still miss Minwoo. I don't talk about it much, because I'm not the type of person who really expresses myself a lot. It's something that's just part of me. So doing this little talk session is just for me to get out everything and hopefully start that step of moving forward along with the boys. Like I said, I'm really happy to see that they're, you know, remembering him subtly, with the 5 stars in the corner. But it's good to also see them, you know, back with this song, back with this kind of music video showing, you know, like, the happy times, and from now on, nothing but happy times with these boys, you know, remembering our star in the sky, and whatnot. So yeah, if you're still with me, hopefully you guys grab the box of tissues, because I know this is definitely a tough topic to talk about, and I was kind of hesitant to do so, but I wanted to let out everything that I've held in for the past 4 months. So yeah, I'm really happy to see 100% back in Korea. Like I said, I'll definitely be checking out their Japanese release soon, mainly because I want to see it, since they have been so active in Japan for the past couple of months, and whatnot. So all in all, simply put, I really love the song. Definitely a bright, happy song. I'm really happy to see that, you know, the style, the choice of the music video is, you know, just the kind of behind the scenes of the video, of the photo shoot and whatnot. It's good to see them, you know, kind of in a bright mood and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction. You know, support 100%. You know, remember Minwoo for all the good things he has done. He was one of the most fearless leaders that I have been the pleasure of being able to know a little bit, and whatnot. So again, please show a lot of love to 100%. They were on the unit, and obviously Rockhyun did so well. The boys did honestly so well, especially Rockhyun. I think he made it, what, 20 off the 20, so he definitely captured a lot of people's attention. So I really hope that those guys will support 100%, and, you know, 100% gets back up to that popularity that they once had. I know they were pretty popular back in the day, well, sort of back in the day, but hopefully they can, you know, rise a bit more and whatnot. So yeah, again, hopefully you guys enjoy this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, support 100%, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.